You've accepted this fight now, but in the previous years, you said it doesn't interest you because you have nothing to gain and everything to lose. If he were to beat you, how damaging would that be to the Canelo brand?
He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. He's not gonna beat me. Don't worry about it. I think this fight is gonna be in the books of the history of boxing for sure. That's for sure.
For sure, them belts coming with me. They coming home with me. I'm telling you.
You can see it. It's gonna be difficult. You take it to you home.
Taking them. It ain't nothing you gonna be able to do about it. Come fight
And
now.
I know Turkey's in your corner,
I promise you.
look, it's gonna be very difficult. He's gonna be so mad that day. Believe me.
I see you. I see you. You see I'm
I see you too.
You see I'm different than all the other ones.
I see you. No, you don't look different. You're nothing different.
I'm different.
Nothing different.
I'm different. You gonna see. You know it.
We'll see.
We gonna see.
Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford recently turned a press meeting into a full-blown war of words during a Netflix-streamed event. With both fighters locked in, focused, and fueled by personal stakes, the bout has evolved far beyond a title match. It's now personal. Crawford made it crystal clear, this isn't just another payday. It's a mission.
You know, it's gonna be a tough challenge on both sides. You know, he's gonna have some challenges. I'm gonna have some challenges. That's what great fights is about. You know, overcome them challenges and who capitalize on the other fighter mistakes and who got the best game plan. You know, who can adapt. So I'm gonna be ready. I'm gonna be prepared, and I'm excited, and I'm looking forward.
Speaking with quiet fire, Crawford redefined the difference between a hyped fight and a historic one. He spoke like a chess master, not a showman, breaking down the strategic warfare that lies ahead. With zero excuses and no backup plan, Crawford's intensity and laser focus signaled that he's coming to shock the world. Enter veteran broadcaster Jim Gray, who stepped into the conversation with blunt, no-nonsense analysis.
He's a great fighter. Terence Crawford, you know, everybody says perhaps the pound-for-pound guy. I mean, we can have these different pick 3 or 4 of them, but he would be on somebody's list probably at the top.
Right.
And Canelo is getting a little bit older, so but Canelo weighs a lot more, and Canelo fights more often. And so I think it's an intriguing matchup, and against Terence Crawford moving up in weight, who, you know, like I say, you know, that young man's been a monster. Okay, going up against the great Canelo, so it's going to be fun. It's at Allegiant Stadium. I mean, there's an opportunity for, you know, 60,000 fans to come in there. That's great. It's great for boxing. It's what everybody wants to see.
Gray didn't sugarcoat it. He dissected both fighters with brutal honesty, praising Crawford's dominance while acknowledging Canelo's unmatched resume. For Gray, this fight is more than just boxing, it's theater, it's legacy, and it's happening in front of 60,000 live fans. He amplified the stakes and reminded everyone, this isn't a fight, it's a moment in history.
Well, and Canelo himself.
Yeah. That Canelo drove.
So putting the Canelo in the Hall of Excellence potential bias aside, and you know, I'm kidding.
No bias. He's the greatest fighter on the planet. What's the bias? He belongs with the greats, okay? Greatest Mexican fighter. He's the greatest pound-for-pound fighter for a long time. This guy's a proven tremendous boxer and talent. So yes, no, there's no bias. I do love him personally. I love the way he fought. I love the way he conducts himself.
Gray poured praise on Canelo, calling him not just Mexico's greatest, but boxing's current pound-for-pound king. He didn't just talk about belts, he talked about legacy, discipline, and the warrior spirit that defines champions. This wasn't bias, it was respect. But Gray kept it real and steered the conversation right back to danger, power.
You know, it's so hard to tell, but the bigger man, I mean, I don't want to get hit by Canelo ever. And when you've weighed so much less, I mean, I don't know what Terence will come into the ring. You know, he's coming up in weight significantly, and, you know, that seems to me with favor.
He emphasized the brutal truth: Canelo hits like a freight train. For a fighter moving up in weight, this isn't about technique alone, it's about surviving impact. One wrong move could mean lights out. Even the sharpest strategy can crumble under raw, heavyweight-like power. Gray's reminder: one punch changes everything.
By the other token, you know, Terence Crawford been amazing with everything that he's done. So I can't pick a winner. If I did that, I'd just run into the casino right now and bet and wouldn't even look at the fight and then just go cash my ticket. But I don't know. When you start predicting these things, you're confused. Nobody knows. And anybody who tells you they know, they're just fooling.
But Gray didn't lean all the way toward Canelo. He also gave Crawford his flowers, calling his journey through the weight divisions historic. As for picking a winner, he stayed neutral not to be safe, but because in a fight this close, no prediction feels solid. Then came Shane Mosley and he brought some heat.
That was too big. I think that was too big for Crawford. I think that's the reason why, if Crawford was a mover like the rest of the fight, then maybe you can have a good chance for Canelo. But I think that Crawford is a fighter. That's gonna be.
Mosley went straight to the point. Size matters. And against Canelo, it could be Crawford's undoing. He wasn't knocking Crawford's skill, but warned that trying to trade punches with a naturally heavier fighter is a recipe for disaster. The fire of courage might push Crawford too far.
He wants to fight. He's gonna move a little bit, but his heart is not in moving. So he's gonna have to sit there and fight with Canelo. If you sit there and fight with Canelo, he's that much bigger.
He warned that Crawford's instincts, his heart and grit could land him into a firefight he can't win. Trading inside the pocket with a beast like Canelo is dangerous territory. Mosley didn't question Bud's talent, he questioned whether heart would override caution.
Everybody thinks, Crawford, he's a great boxer, he's this, he's that, which he is. He's a great fighter. And I think he's a great fighter at 140, 47. And it seems just to be, good at 54. And now we're going to 50.
Mosley continued, Crawford's dominance at 140 and 147 was unmatched. But 168? That's a mountain. Canelo is not just another champion, he's a monster at this weight. And don't forget, Canelo isn't the same guy who lost to Mayweather. He's grown.
He's a veteran now. He's been in the ring with everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like from light heavyweight all the way down to 54. He's a very nice person. And he's a very nice person too. He actually traded my gym when he was getting ready to fight Mayweather.
From 154 to light heavyweight, Canelo has matured into a complete, vicious fighter. Mosley praised the Mexican icon's evolution, from young talent to elite technician. But before Canelo could be declared the favorite, Boots and his camp stepped in with a curveball.
Don't believe me, but I'm leaning towards Terence. Oh, okay. Remember this though. Terence and Boots is almost like similar when it comes to that weight thing. Yes. Boots gets up there, but I think Boots at a certain weight where he can handle them big guys and stopping them, be knocking them out, and on the sparring and gym when he's up in weight. So I think. That's a beautiful weight for Terence, but that's one of the 168 though, right? Yeah, 168. Yeah, but I think he can.
Trainer Bozy Ennis leaned toward Crawford. He pointed to past examples of fighters moving up and succeeding. To him, Crawford has what it takes: power, speed, and a mind built for war. And most of all, he praised Crawford's brain.
The thing about Terence, though, people don't understand, he's going to box and he's smart.
Yeah.
He don't waste no punches, man. He don't waste punches. And he's really smart, man, when it comes to that boxing game. But it was me and I'm training him. Yeah. I would have him frustrated.
He called Crawford the most efficient fighter in boxing. No wasted motion. Every punch counts. Bozy laid out a plan: frustrate Canelo. Use that ring IQ. Control the rhythm. Don't overpower, outthink. In this razor-close matchup, mental warfare might tip the scale.
What I would do with him, I would hit him with some good shots, combination shots, because Canelo got to be still running. That's right. That's right. You know what I mean? If Crawford boxing move, you don't like nobody in boxing move. You struggle. Crawford going to do. And then this what I would keep telling you to do. We'll box him and hit him with good shots. You know what I mean? Set him up. Soon as he get ready to get set, time out, walk him to the center.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Through that clock?
Keep on doing it over and over. Then once you start doing that, right? They lose their cool. Then they open up all.
Bozy added, Canelo needs to plant his feet to generate power. Crawford needs to stay mobile, hit, move, tie up, restart. It's about breaking Canelo's rhythm and exploiting his frustration. This isn't just a slugfest, it's a chess match with leather gloves.
But I think that it's a great challenge because I think both guys have great attributes, right? That, you know, they do, and I think they have great attributes. And I think that, so you look into boxing, you see a great matchup, a great fight. And one could be an intellectual fight from Crawford, smart, intelligent fight. And I think for, you know, Canelo probably has to be the matador in this one.
He has to be the what?
Matador, yeah.
Matador, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Then came Derek James with a strategist's take. He painted the match as a contrast of styles, Crawford the intellectual tactician, Canelo the pressure-pushing matador. James warned, whoever controls the tempo will win. But he didn't stop there. He flipped the narrative.
Then like, the smaller guy is generally faster than the bigger guy. Speed is going to be the thing that kind of controls this fight. Whether it's foot speed or hand speed. So I don't know what, I saw that fight or whatever, but I'm just saying that the faster you are, the smaller you are, the faster you are. That's why a little bitty guy can come in the gym, spar a big guy and beat him up. Yeah. Because the whole bigger guy may have the skill set and technique, but he's just too slow. So it just depends on, speed is going to be the thing that kind of tells the difference about this fight.
James said the key isn't size, it's speed. If Crawford still has his trademark agility at 168, he becomes a nightmare. Precision, reaction time, and angles could frustrate a slower Canelo. One mistimed punch could change the night. Speed kills.
He's always but he's not hungry anymore. Not sure. I think Crawford's got a lot more to prove. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, like for the body or something? Or?
No, I just think his variety, his shots, the shots that you don't see coming, I think he can do.
Another respected analyst, Tim, stepped in with a quieter but powerful insight. Is Canelo still hungry? Because Crawford is. He believes Crawford's unpredictable shots, coupled with his motivation, can shake even the most seasoned champion. Coach Bullitt echoed that thought, adding a critical observation.
If I punch and toe to toe with him, I would drag him into a boxing match. His position and his movement in the later rounds. Try to win on points. Now, it's a real finisher. But I won't take that gamble unless I know it's what's up. But pound for pound, the rules are pound for pound at 168. You cannot take a Canelo at 168 lightning against Bullitt.
Bullitt called Crawford a magician in the ring, a man with timing, footwork, and fight IQ that surpasses flashier, younger stars. But his warning was loud and clear: don't try to go toe-to-toe with Canelo. Outbox him. Break him down slowly. Conserve. Then finish. This isn't just about titles. It's about eras, evolution, and elite legacies. With expert split and emotions high, Canelo vs. Crawford is shaping up to be one of the greatest showdowns in modern boxing. Will Crawford's brain beat brute force? Or will Canelo's power punch through the blueprint?